Gentlemen, kings and queens, pimps and players, and everybody in between. It is your boy Debo Vibes right here, 1/3 of Debo Savage Life. Thank y'all so much for coming by. Another episode of Debo Savage Life. We got Miss Savage in the building. What's going on with
Hey,
you?
I'm good. What's going on with you? I see we missing one for a little bit.
Well, we should be used to by now.
We should. We should.
I'm being dead ass. We should be used to shit by now.
Right. We
Like
should
for
be.
real.
Right.
Like seriously. Like this. Like we should be used to shit by now. You know
No
what
matter
I'm
what
saying?
day or time it is, for
Yeah, he's
sure. For
always
sure.
like casually late, whatever case may be. But it is what it is, though. How you
Right.
doing
Right.
today? Everything good?
Yes. Yes. I'm
Your
really.
shirt slipping off of you. What you got? What you
No,
got?
it's just
Shorter
cut. It's
action?
cut like that. It's cut like that. It's cut like that.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. All right.
It's half the price if you get with half the shirt. No, I'm just kidding.
Word. Is that what? Is that how it works? Is that
No,
how it
I'm just
works?
kidding. I'm
Hey,
just
P
kidding.
game though, Miss Savage. I'm looking at your backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
I see your 49ers, accessories and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I see something that's near and dear to both our hearts. I see something. I see a street sign back there. What's going on back there?
It says Las Vegas Boulevard.
AKA the Strip.
That's right. And underneath it, I actually have like postcards from the strip from
Oh,
Las
is that right?
Vegas. This is my
Mm-hmm.
postcard wall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I
Oh,
like to
postcard
travel.
wall. Okay.
Yeah. Because I like to travel a lot. So, I'll be putting all my postcards up there.
Well, I'm tell you right. I'm looking around. There's nothing. Nothing near there. In my humble abode, I
I
have
mean,
nothing
I
like
gave
that.
you a postcard that said Las Vegas on it.
Oh yeah. I put that in my shrine because it meant so much to me. It meant so much to me. Miss Ashley in the building. Good
Hey, Miss
evening. Happy
Ashley.
Friday, y'all. Happy Friday to you
Happy
too.
Friday. Thank you for
It's
joining
weird
us.
doing a show on Friday. She
It
said Happy
is.
Friday. I'm like, hold up, it's Wednesday. No, it's not. It's Friday. You're right.
No, yeah, it's weird. And I had two shows this week, you and mine. So,
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's Friday. Maybe, what I'm saying, make it a little more spicier on the weekend. What do you think?
that's a good idea.
What do you think?
I mean, we could play some like Red Light Special or something. TLC was from the South, right?
Yeah.
See? Look
Yeah.
at that. Tied it
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
together. Friday,
Yeah. The
really
only thing about
special.
it, they were singers, not rappers, though.
Left Eye was a rapper.
Did TLC do an actual rap?
I mean, Left Eye rapped. There was singing
Okay.
and rapping going on in TLC. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
No. Okay. No. You're right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? For
I mean,
sure.
yeah, a
For
little bit.
sure. For sure. But hey, listen though. While we're waiting for our guests, and as well as we're waiting for Life to show up, which that's a crapshoot right there.
That name suits him so well, Life, because it's like we'd be waiting
Yeah,
all
yeah,
life for
life be
him.
life with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's go. Before we get into the issue, the topics. Let's talk right quick about
See how you said issue.
that part, man.
I caught that now.
Hey, I corrected myself. Your boy corrected himself. Your boy corrected
Okay,
himself.
okay.
Let's
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and talk about, if we could.
Mm-hmm.
We had a premiere that happened on Tuesday at nine
Yes.
o'clock. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It was Savage Uncut with Miss Savage and Miss Lala. And for y'all who missed it, please go to Savage Uncut on YouTube. They did a
Yes.
show, the premiere show, the first show ever. Let us know about that show right there, and let us know how it went.
Well, I was a little. I think we were both a little nervous, but I think it went pretty good overall. It was about dating, but we broke it down to like three parts. So we wanted to talk about the good part of dating and like the fun things you would do or the crazy things that had happened. And so we talked about a little bit of that, and then we had a guest on our show. He's from back in the day too, Vegas native, went to high school with us.
Mhm.
And so yeah, and we just said some stories. It was kind of like more of like a kickback, just talk, conversate, like if you were just sitting around the table, having some food and talking. So it was pretty nice. It was good.
Did Lala
You
get on the
know.
treadmill as I requested?
No, she didn't get on the treadmill. I think she took the treadmill out the room.
Oh,
So,
oh, it happens. Yeah, it's all to the G. It's all to the G.
right, right,
But yeah,
right.
yeah. So let me ask you this question: as you were doing it, and
Mhm.
if people don't know, I've molded Miss Savage, I've shaped her, I mentored her. I'm like she's like the quarterback. I'm like offensive coordinator, and I did everything I could to make sure she nailed it. She got on there. She did the damn thing. And once a finished product went out, how'd you feel?
Good, good. I know it's our first show, so there's some things I know we're still working with. Like how interact with the chat. Like I know we got to get better with that. But it was our first time, so
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can
yeah,
recall
it's
that.
a lot of
Yeah,
work. It's a lot of work.
I try to tell you. See, you
It's
got
a two-person job
multitask,
for real. Like
multitask.
I am so lucky to have Miss Lala with me because it is a two-person job for real. Like
Mm.
100%. And then trying to get all the, doing our show and then that show, like trying to get all the social media stuff out and cutting and it was just it's a lot.
For
I think I was on
sure.
social media for like 2 hours. I was like, oh
That's what's up. That's what's
yeah.
up. Julie in the building. What's going on, Julie?
Julie, oh
You
my
know what I'm
gosh,
saying?
she did a lot
Yeah, and
too.
she was one of the main individuals that went one of the main contributors to help you guys out, correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So she said, "Oh, thank you." Yeah, she between you guys and her, like, man, that helped me and Lala out a lot. So we were very appreciative for sure. So yeah.
Lala
Hey,
said no.
Lala.
I have no clue what a no. She
she
just
might
said
be she
no.
might be running a little behind a little bit.
No, not me. That's no, that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I was so enthralled by what your the conversation about Savage and Cut. I neglected the comments. I do apologize, man.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? La la saying, "Hey, darling." You know what I'm saying?
they
But
must
I
be
did
talking to
see
each
it.
other to chat.
Right, for sure, for sure. But I did
What
watch.
did you like? Did you like what was the best part that you liked about the show?
There's a lot of intrigue associated with your show.
Mm-hmm.
And the main thing I liked about your show is that you guys left a lot to be desired. Now, when I say that, it's not in a bad way. When I say that, that means is that oh she's running, la la she's running. So she's not on a treadmill. She's actually running now. Okay, no more treadmill. The cool thing about what you guys did is that you let the a continuation where y'all can say okay y'all want to know what we talking about next type shit next week come through type stuff. But
Yeah.
all in all, it was a good conversation. All right, my homeboy Kool Aid was on there. I don't know if I can say his real name or not. I'm not going to say his real name, but Kool Aid was on there. And hey, we know how he is. Once he starts, he can't stop.
No, the
And he,
story he told about me. Oh my gosh.
yeah, exactly. So you know what I mean. So it was. I do have one. I do have one disappointment.
Okay.
Just one.
Just one, huh?
Just one. Just
Okay, go
one.
ahead.
Y'all didn't talk about Nugget. What up,
We
Jamie?
did. We
What is
did.
Nugget? What is Nugget?
You didn't watch the show then.
No, okay, I watched. Okay, a lot of times I'd walk away. Y'all must have talked about it when I walked away. I was doing a lot of stuff
When
back.
Lala said, Sean, can you tell me a funny story about Angie? And then Sean was like, oh, yeah. And then he told that was at the very beginning. He told the story. And then I was like, for all y'all that have been asking about Nugget, that's Nugget. And then Sean went into the next part and said why we called him Nugget.
So I had to go back and check that part out because
Wow. What a great supporter you were that
no,
night.
I'm a very good supporter. Like I said, all right, I was going back and forth doing things, but I had it on at that part. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't see it. I'm telling you, I didn't see it.
Hmm. So yeah, so you have to go back. You guys are wondering what we're talking about and you didn't watch the show. Please go to the channel and watch it.
And y'all was all talking about we got receipts and we just and the other. But is that to come? Was that what's going to happen? Because
Yeah. I mean, if you question about what we talk about, of course we're gonna have our receipts. Sean was the receipt about the nugget. Can't make that kind of stuff up. What
I can't.
happened.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, so today we talking about down south stuff.
Down some dirty south.
We dirty south, dirty DUTTY, dirty south.
We
You know what
in
I'm
the dirty
saying?
south.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we do have a special guest, and that special guest is here.
Mhm.
So without further delay, and he's going to give his input about what I'm saying, down south rap tunes back in the 1990s, his favorite tunes and everything, as we are too. But I'm very, very happy to have this individual on. You know what I'm saying? Real cool guy, solid gold all day. So without further delay, we got the one, the only Trey Boy Play from the Water Boy. Trey, what's going
Yes,
on, your
sir.
boy?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Thank you for coming by, man. What's going
Hi.
on with you, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. My brother Debo. How you doing, Miss Savage?
Hi, how are you? Nice to have you on
I'm
the
doing
show.
good. Doing good. First, I
Love
want to say, just thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. Sorry for being a little later than anticipated. You know what
Well,
I
like
mean? But
I
hey, I'm
said,
here.
we have another co-host. He's always late, so we're used to it. You know
We're
what I'm
used
saying?
to
So yeah,
it.
it's part of the routine now. But yeah, Trey Boy Play in the
Oh,
building, man. You know what I'm saying? He's all about Atlanta. He's Atlanta 10 toes down, and you got 10 toes, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you look, far as I know, last time I checked, yeah.
I'm jealous. So yeah, so Trey Boy Play. You know what I'm saying? Got ATL. He's one half of the Water Boys. Him and B Rich doing anything around here, man.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
just a little bit Atlanta culture, man. So before we go on, man, like I said, tell us a little bit about yourself and about what you're going on with the Water Boys, if you don't mind, bro.
Oh yeah, man. For all y'all, if anybody that doesn't know, I am one half of the Water Boys show. That's Water Boys with a Z show. If you don't know how to spell show, blame your public education or blame your parents. I don't know. Blame your private education, whatever education you got, and they
For
didn't
sure.
they didn't teach you how to spell show. Blame that. But yeah, man, we're a sports podcast. Atlanta sports, but we also talk some national sports, and man, things are going real well. God has blessed us. I mean, just tremendously, man. Things have been moving fast. And yeah, if you get a chance, check the Waterboy show out. We do everything from rants and talking about our beloved teams to I have a bunch of skits that I put out there to the world to try to make people laugh. So
Hilarious skits, bro.
okay.
yeah,
Hilarious skits.
yeah.
Y'all better get ready to laugh hard if you come across any of the Water Boys or Trey skits. He does skits and it will put you on your back. To be honest with you, man, it will put you on your
Yeah,
back, man.
yeah. We,
So
we just we just try to have fun. Just try to have fun with it, man. Just create and try to have as much fun as possible, man. Life too short to be all buttoned up all the time. You know what I
That's
mean?
who you
true. That is
telling?
Yeah,
so true. Who you
Who you
telling?
telling? For
I'm
sure,
trying
for
to tell
sure.
you,
You should
man.
take note, Debo.
What that mean? The hell that mean?
I'm just sometimes you be needing a hug. That's all I'm just saying, you know.
Right? Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I tried to give you that hug one time. You pushed me back. Remember that?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
boy, you need a hug every now. You're right. But like I'm not always serious. I'm getting a little more. I'm getting better. I'm getting
Uh-huh.
better. I'm not. What I'm saying,
It's
I'm no
good.
therapist yet, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Your
Okay,
boy good.
okay.
Your boy good.
Hey.
If anything changes, I'll let y'all know. Hey, so 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about down south hip hop, and
Okay.
back in the 90s with hip hop. Well, when the 90s started, it was predominantly East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying, with like the Nas's and the Public Enemies, KRS Ones, Airbnb Rakim, etc. Then we kind of progressed, what I'm saying, to the West Coast. West Coast started doing their thing. Of course, the NWA, Dre, Snoop, E40, Loonies, all that. The South wasn't really doing anything to what I'm saying, to the nation, what I'm saying, for everybody to really recognize it. But then, you come with, Jermaine Dupri, JD with So So Death, Criss Cross Jump, you know what I'm saying, Arrested Development. And those are joints that really hit everybody, particularly me and Miss Savage. We both went to the same high school. We remember Criss Cross Jump, Arrested Development, Tennessee, and all that right there. But Trey, you was really in the thick of it. So let's start in the beginning of it, man. Like, you straight East Atlanta, Atlanta born and bred, man. Tell us what influence hip hop had for Atlanta. Then we're gonna get to our list of the top five, our top five down south rap tunes. But for you, bro, growing up in Atlanta, Georgia, what influence did it have on you, particularly in 1990s, the early 90s, bro?
What influence did Southern hip hop have on me?
Well, hip hop in general, and then we can proceed with Southern hip hop.
Oh, I mean, hip hop was everything, man. I still remember when my sister played me a Run DMC record, and I remember I fell in love with hip hop right then. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As a young kid, my sister played me Run DMC records like that, and that's the way it is. You know what I mean? When I first heard that record, man, it was a wrap. We had to wait for music to come down from New York. You know, we were getting it late. You know, getting all the Slick Rick, getting the Deggy Fresh. You know, getting the Public Enemy, getting the Run DMC, getting the LL Cool J. We got some of those records late. You know, especially like I say, the Lottie Dotties and all that. That came through mixtapes. I didn't buy any of those albums. Those are albums that were given to me. I mean, like songs that were given to me. And at the time in Atlanta, we only got to hear hip hop. I want to say 2 hours a week on something that was called a Fresh Party on V103. On Friday night, they had something called a Fresh Party, and they would play hip hop for like 2 hours on Friday night. So you had your recorder ready, and you ready to just record. You know, you got your tape going, and you try to catch your song. You know what I mean? You want to catch it, you can record it, and that way you can listen to it. And so, man, hip hop, it had a huge influence on me. I mean, I fell in love with it, and I can't forget Luke. I can't forget Luke, and those boys had everybody with real nasty, you know what I'm saying, thoughts and and real nasty thoughts and ambitions, you know what I'm saying, in our thought processes after listening to that. But I mean, hip hop was everything, man. Hip hop was everything. It gave us something to look up to. It gave us kind of like a blueprint that we followed when it came how to dress. You know, we learned about different things from different coasts, from different cities. We learned about different terminology that maybe we didn't say that we were able to hear other places. And I actually think and I'm not jumping too far ahead, I'm staying on topic, but I think that's part of what's missing in music right now. When we used to listen to artists growing up, like you could tell this artist was not where you were from. And you fell in love with hearing somebody from the West Coast, because you could get an influence and find to get a little piece of California. I might not be able to fly to California, but I can pop this CD in or pop this tape in anytime.
From listening to it.
And I can feel that. I could feel like I'm in New York. I could feel like I'm down in Miami. I could feel like I'm in Houston with Face. You know what I mean? And it was just great. You know, now as far as Atlanta hip hop, man, I gotta start with the person who made the biggest impact on me with Atlanta hip hop. Now we had Shadi. Shadi did his thing. Shadi put it down for Atlanta. But man, Kilo Ali
for sure.
Yeah, Kilo was ahead of his time, man. He had the melodies. He was real melodic, man. He could sing. He had the anthems, man. He had the hooks going. And he gave us somebody to look up to here in Atlanta. Like I said, we did have Shadi. Raheem the Dream was doing his thing, and Sam the Sam the Hitman. I cannot exclude any of those guys. I actually have a funny story about Sam the Sam the Hitman, a hip hop story. I would tell it before I get off if y'all want to hear it.
Man, we're all ears.
We're all ears for that.
I tell it before I get off. But yeah, man. But hip hop was everything, man. It was everything. Hip hop. You know, in the words of Lupe Fiasco's song that came out in the early 2000s, man, hip hop saved my life, like it really did in a lot of ways.
And the music today is nothing compared to what it was back then. There's some good hip hop and rap today, but a lot of it's all one note. It just feels like, you know what I mean? It's like it feels like nobody gets into the studio anymore. Like really does that studio time, or actually goes down into like your friend's basement, or just, you know, outside making beats and stuff like that. And I feel like all that is just stripped away now. It's like all just, you know, the same type of music or the same type of beat and stuff. Do you feel that way too? Do you feel like everything just runs straight now compared to how it did back then?
Yeah, like everybody was so different. Like I was saying earlier, you could feel that someone was not where you were from, and you learn different terminology. Like music is meant to be. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, but I think if you listen to a musician, if you listen to their lyrics, or you listen to the way certain people play instruments or the way they sing notes, that's a direct window to that person's soul. When they really get, like when the music really is representative of what they're going through, when the music really represents the pain they've had or the joy that they felt, when you feel that, it's a real window to their soul, and you're able to really feel what they're going through. So I do think the music is kind of more like just straight line now. Like I want to hear somebody's music and I want to say, damn, I went through that.
Yeah.
Man, I understand what he went through.
Yeah.
Man, I understand what he went through. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, look, he had a good time. I feel it. You know, like this not hip hop song. Just got paid. It's Friday night. I ain't even have a job when that song first came out. Right. Man, I be like, you know what? I can't wait to get paid one day.
For sure, yeah. That song, it just got paid. I'm like, this dude balling, dude. This dude balling. Yeah, so I feel you on that. For
Or
sure.
when
Hell, man.
or when Bone Thugs Harmony came out with First of the Month, everybody was like First of the Month. And you're like, oh, wait for
We
that
can
Exactly.
check.
all relate to
First,
that. Hey, we can all relate to that, yo.
Man, when Scarface was on Mind Playing Tricks on Me, he talked about
man, love
he
that
had a
song.
woman that helped him out, but
Mm-hmm.
that he did her wrong, and he said, now I'm realizing that I love her. I remember, man, I was a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah,
remember like I felt what he was saying. I was 16 years old when that song came out, but I
yeah,
felt what he was
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, we
and I
all
wasn't
was.
even old enough to truly even understand relationships to that level. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Of what he was talking about being someone who's older than me. I couldn't even understand relationships. I knew puppy love. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
knew I knew puppy love at the time. I didn't understand true soul ties at that time. But when you think about him saying, now I realize I love, man, how many of us as men have gone through something like that?
I
Man,
know I have.
it's so many of us that have screwed
Mm-hmm.
up and messed up that when you hear those type of lyrics, it really brings you in, like I said, a window to the soul. It really brings you in to what the person
Mm-hmm.
is going through. And we need more of that. We need more of that.
Yeah, the lyrics I feel like nowadays, is just trying to make the beat sound good. But I said it before, like before you love a song so much, when you sing it, you're just singing the words. But if you actually listen to the words of the song and then you get it, you're like, oh, like I get it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like when you really sing them lyrics, And I love that song that you just said. I love Mind Playing Tricks on Me because that if you
Oh yeah.
some of them lyrics on there were just credible. Like you're just like, what? Like him. I think it was like, what do you say? Trigger on my finger on the trigger. Was one
Mm-hmm.
of the verses on
Yeah.
there. Like you know.
It's like I'm the
So
one that's doing dope. Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah.
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, you know what I mean?
Right. So I agree.
I'll tell you that right now. I mean, what I'm saying, I'll give y'all a swing. That's actually one of the songs on my list of the top five.
Me
Yeah.
too. That's actually one of my
All
songs
right. So
too.
yeah, that's one of the
Hmm.
songs right there. We
Man,
can sit here and
amazing
talk.
song.
Amazing
Amazing
song.
Off
song.
the chain song. Off the chain song.
Hmm.
So Trey, let me ask you a question right quick, bro. Like you talk about Sammy Sam and the Kilos, but then you got JD. And JD, you know what I'm saying, comes with crisscross and everything. When you was down here in Atlanta and JD came out with So Death and crisscross and everything, what propelled him, you know what I'm saying, to really do his thing nationally where other Southern rappers really wouldn't get that shine?
Well, so at the time when Crisscross came out, I don't know if we were as appreciative as we should have been of Crisscross at that time. Crisscross
Mm.
was a little bit younger than I was, and they were like a kid group. You know what I mean? They were
Yeah.
young. They were like 12, maybe 13 years old. And I don't think we appreciated them. Like we liked the music, we liked jump. We like Crisscross will make it jump. We like the
Jump,
Daddy
jump,
Mac, you know what I'm
jump.
saying? The Mac that we love
Daddy
that. But
Mac.
I don't think we gave it. I don't think at the time, like I said, we appreciated it the way that we should have. Now, as
Hmm.
time went on,
Mm.
Jermaine started to become more and more like out in the public eye to where you know what he did once he came out with Escape, and then he
Right.
came out with The Brat, and then he started doing
Hmm.
all these remixes, and then he started putting all these different people on. Then he started coming with his own music,
Right.
Yeah.
and I want to say, man, Jay-Z, one of Jay-Z's first like really big hits was with Jermaine Dupri on Money Ain't a
Was.
Thing. Like
Yep.
Anything, yeah.
Money
Hmm.
yeah, like
anything.
Jay,
Yep.
yeah, Jay
Yep.
I don't think Jay had any huge hits at the time that Money Ain't a Thing came out. I don't think he
Hmm.
had a bunch of huge hits when that came out. Jay, he was making
Not
his way,
he
but
has,
I,
but
I,
not
I
not
don't
to
think
that
he had
not to
a
that
bunch of like
degree. You
huge
know what I'm saying?
hits.
He had a couple, but like you said, he had a few, but
Hmm.
not to that degree when he
Right.
hooked up with JD. With Money and
Yeah,
Anything, like dog, everybody bumping that joint. So I agree with
Everybody
that,
was.
brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Hmm.
he had he had like a bunch of like hip hop classics, like the whole album, the whole Reasonable Doubt album. Like people were really rocking with that, and they really liked Jay-Z. But I don't think he hit like what's the song he had first? Ain't no like the one I got. Like, but I don't. It wasn't
Yeah,
as big as
yeah.
Money Ain't a Thing. So JD really just started moving, and once, like I said, once he brought Escape out, we're like, oh, okay, this Atlanta right here. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like this is Atlanta, and we finally had somebody who was making it on a national scale. Now we had artists, you know what I mean? Like I said, we had Kilo, we had Sam,
Hmm.
we had Raheem, you know what I mean? We had Shadi back in the days. Man, we had Damage, we had the Hard Boys. We
Hmm.
had, so I'm not gonna act like we didn't have artists. I mean, Ghetto Mafia came shortly after
After that.
Right, for sure.
Crisscross
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
Escape, but
And
we
Luda
weren't
too,
on the
right? Didn't Luda drop
and
his
who
first? Ludacris.
Luda
Did he
now
drop his?
Luda came
He
some
came around
years after.
98, 99.
Yeah,
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 Chris
yeah.
Level
Yeah.
11. Yeah,
He
Chris
started
Level
blowing
11.
up around that
Hmm.
time. But during this
Mhm.
time, Atlanta hadn't yet uh been on the national scale, and so JD right around the
Mhm.
same time with Outkast, man, it was all like one big explosion. It all came together at the right time, and then bam, man, Atlanta was able to explode. Couple that with the Olympics in '96,
Yeah,
Atlanta hasn't looked back since.
Right.
that's what's up.
That's
That's
true.
what's up.
That's what's up.
So when everything was going on with Atlanta, when like you said, when Atlanta exploded, when they were doing their thing with Cass and JD, the Olympics and everything like that, did the city, how was a how and then we'll get to your list in a little bit, but I'm intrigued by everything you're talking about with hip hop in Atlanta and in the South, man. When everything was going on, was the city prepared for everything that was happening as far as like the trajectory of what Outkast was doing, JD doing, the whole world seeming Atlanta doing, and were y'all more like, okay, this is getting big, but we will keep it small, or was y'all like, yeah, this is what Atlanta's all about?
Man, I think Atlanta was just doing Atlanta. I mean, but we were happy that some recognition was coming. Like we
Right.
used to
Okay.
have a we used to have a we used to have a dirty South night at the club. Think about
Mm.
how crazy that is.
Yeah,
That,
man, it's
that think
wild.
about what I just said. We
Yeah.
used to have a dirty South night at a club that's in the South. How do
Right.
you have to have a dirty South night at a club that's in the South? Like straight up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Atlanta, we had it would be Friday night,
Mhm.
and they had a dirty South night at this club called Club Mecca, and it was Club Esso. They would have a dirty South night. That just shows you how far Atlanta had to come, because Southern music wasn't dominant. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying, at that particular time, and it wasn't on the national scale to where we would just to where the Southern music was just running the club. So we had a down South, a dirty South night. So as Atlanta started making its way, we were definitely happy. Like, man, finally, Outkast come
Mhm.
Right.
out. Hey, man, they just like me. Good and Mob come out. Hey, man, they just like me. Jermaine come out with a
Mhm.
skate. Hey, man, them girls, they look just like the females I just rolled to the club with
Okay.
last week.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? Like,
Escape was the
so
shit.
For
yes,
sure.
yes.
Hell
And
yeah.
then
Escape.
look,
Oh my
and then
gosh.
I'm trying to tell you, look, and I
Heavy
brought up the
bangers.
Olympics, but once you throw in Freaknik as well, it was just so many
Mhm.
great things going on in Atlanta at the time, and it was such a great time. I don't think, like looking back now, I can realize that was the point. I don't think at the time we realized everything was changing. I
Yeah.
don't think
Mhm.
live in the moment we realized Atlanta was becoming the city it ended up becoming. It just was. We were young, you know what I'm saying? We were young in our 20s, early 20s, teenage or whatever, and we were just having fun. Like the city was amazing. You know what I mean? It still is. I'm not gonna act
Mm.
like it's not, but I'm older now. So I'm what you call old. So I'm not out there in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I go
Yeah.
in the
Hey.
city. I go in the city to do business and have lunch, and then I'm back
Okay.
at home.
I mean, earlier you talked about how music came. You'd wait for the music to come down from New York, but Miami is considered a South too. So you had all that Miami
Yes.
bass music going on. So how did you guys like to embrace that? Being part of the South, that Miami bass coming in with like Quad City DJs, and you had when Tootsie Roll and all them came out with all them songs coming up with that Miami beat and
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
did
This
y'all
is
like
yeah.
embrace that just as well? Like,
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
a that's a
Atlanta.
good that's a great question, Miss Savage, because when Atlanta was doing their thing, you had, what I'm saying, Florida, what I'm saying,
hmm
doing, what I'm saying, 95
that music was
South,
different.
69 Boys, this and
100.
hmm
that, Luke and all that. Yeah, so Trey, there was no competition, or y'all embraced it?
No, we embraced that. And to be honest, before Outkast and them really popped off, I would say bass music, and some people
hmm
call it booty club music or booty
Yeah,
music,
Booty
booty
Yeah,
Club.
that
shake
booty,
music.
Yeah,
booty,
That's
yeah,
booty.
what it was
yeah.
called. And that was the more predominant music in Atlanta. That's what Kilo specialized in.
hmm
Kilo, who a lot of us love, Kilo Ali, man, that's what he specialized in. So like bass music was heavy in the
Man.
city of Atlanta. I mean, heavy. Bass music heavy, man. We love Luke, we love Quad City, man. We
Mhm.
love all them.
Yeah.
We love
That.
Poison Clan, who could have bass like beats or Miami beats, but then rap real hard street stuff, man.
Right.
We love them. We love
Yeah.
them.
The
Absolutely love
69
them.
boys.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah.
we
I loved
loved
Luke
all them.
too. I love Luke. He's actually on
Oh
my
yeah.
list. He's
Oh
actually
yeah,
on my
yeah, yeah.
list.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a huge fan of Luke
hmm
and what he did. A lot of people don't know. Like looking back at, I look at that Outcast poster right behind you, and you see
hmm
that parental advisory thing. A lot of people don't know. Like Luke is one of the people that's credited for coming up with that.
Yes, he was. Yep.
hmm
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, a
Yeah.
lot of people don't know that, like the contributions that this man made to the game. So yeah, I loved everything Luke did for the game, everything Miami brought to the game.
Right.
That's
That's
what's up.
good. See,
That's
that's what's
good.
up. It's a
That's
lot of
cool.
music, a lot of culture for sure.
That's
One
cool.
hundred
One hundred
percent.
percent.
And the thing about one of the main things I remember about 1990s down south of rap were the record labels and the flamboyant names they had. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
got So Def, Swab House. You know what I'm saying? No Limit, Cash Money. So they're
Hmm.
definitely representing their spot. You know what I mean? So, and the thing about it, on top of that, Trey, like I said, me and Miss Ad, we both from Vegas. We were listening to that down south stuff too. So it started permeating around the entire country. You know what I mean? Like you had, like, of course, Luke and everything. I remember Deuce, Daisy Dukes, all that. We were bumping.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the number one song in Vegas, and and we on West Coast. You know what I mean, bro?
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so a lot of that had to do with the down south culture itself, and
Because it
not
was
just Atlanta.
different.
It was
I mean,
yeah,
West Coast rap was
that
different
shit was
than
mad
East Coast
different,
and
yo.
South. South rap, rap. So we West Coast rap, is all that gangster stuff, that hardcore type rap. Where you had like East Coast rap, and down in the South you had like the music. It was rap, but you could dance to it. You can get out there and kind of vibe to it and stuff. You couldn't really vibe to a lot of West Coast rap. See, you might be able to
Yeah,
bang your head a little bit, but you couldn't get out there and like just like actually vibe to the rap and stuff. So I feel like it's completely two different, and I think that's why we embraced it so much on the West Coast because it was also different for us. Like we were like, what?
Yeah,
Okay,
and
they
and
ain't over
and
here
I
talking
have to
about shooting up places. You know?
and look, and
shit,
since
that
we talk
part.
about the West Coast, like I have to be honest, like the West Coast was a heavy influence on me as well. Too Short, one of my favorite rappers. Like he one of my
Mm.
favorite artists.
Short
He just
dog,
is.
short dog.
I,
Okay,
I I think Short only gets remembered for the B word. But if you break down a lot of Short's albums, he said a lot of things that a lot of young people really need to hear. He talked a lot
Yeah.
about getting out the game. Don't mess your life up trying to be
Mm-hmm.
in the game. Don't get caught up doing dope,
Yeah.
selling dope, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like really find yourself a way to get out. Like so Short, one of my favorites. NWA, I mean,
Of course.
their impact is just it is what it is. Like
Mm-hmm.
the stuff that came from the NWA tree. If
Yeah.
it you know how you have the family reunion and they have the tree that
Mm-hmm.
everything came from, you get to see it and all. If they did that for NWA, when I tell you all the hip hop roots that you would be able to see in all the different branches that came from that NWA tree, like you think about all the artists
Yeah.
that came from under that umbrella.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
a
You
lot.
you you can name Snoop. Of course, you can
Mm-hmm.
name Dog
Love
Pound.
Snoop.
Pac eventually went over there on
He
death
did.
row, so you can throw him under there, even though Pac was
Mm-hmm.
already doing his thing. You can name Mac 10,
Mac,
Mac
Ten-
who
10.
yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mac
Cube
10 on
had.
Ice Cube side of things, and Cam, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like well,
It's
you can go
big.
down to Game, you go down to Kendrick, man, you go down to Eminem, then you go down to
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent came from
That's it.
Eminem. And you think
Yeah.
about the artists that came from 50 Cent. You think
Mm-hmm.
about like it's even bigger than that. Like even the Warren G's and all these people and the Nate Dogs and everybody that came from under that NWA tree, the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like when
Yeah.
you think about them coming from under Easy E, like they NWA tree and what they
It's
brought to the
big.
game, crazy,
stupid,
Crazy. Stupid
stupid,
crazy.
stupid,
crazy.
crazy, stupid, crazy. So so we got it right here. So let's go ahead and go to proceedings. So Trey, I got my like I said, everybody in chat. These are just individual songs that I enjoy, Miss Savage enjoyed, Trey enjoyed, that meant something. So
Mm-hmm.
we come up with a collection of our top 5 1990s down south rap tunes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not the album, just the songs that you know what I'm saying that we were really vibing to through the entire South. Don't matter no matter where it's at. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead. Trey, you got to listen to all Trey or no?
Let me go ahead and put one together.
All
Let,
right,
let
all
me
right, what? All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, why you put one together? You know what I mean? Trey about to do, you know what I'm saying? The no huddle. He about to do his thing. Miss
yeah,
Savage
let me think.
has, Miss Savage has a
Go ahead,
top
Miss
5
Savage. Go
list
ahead.
of down south songs,
I mean, we
down
talked
south
about
rap
some of
tunes.
them already.
We did already, but we're
We
gonna go
did.
ahead and I'm gonna write them down. Well, actually I got the pen, so I ain't gonna write them down. My bad. I don't know
You
my
got
pen is.
pen.
It's all to the G. I ain't worried
I
about
got a
it.
pen.
I got you got a pen. There you go. Go. So we gonna go Miss Savage's top 5 songs in 1990s based on down south rap tunes. So what you got?
Okay. Well, I don't know. It was like there was a lot because we discussed already a lot. But my top five for my number five, I had Uncle Luke. I want to rock because I love Uncle Luke. I love that song just in general.
Mm-hmm.
So and I love Miami bass stuff.
Okay.
Like I loved like 69 Boys. I loved all that style back then. Like just going to the club and listen to it, going to the dances back then in the 90s in school and stuff, listening to them songs. I used to love that Miami bass type jump. So
Mm-hmm.
my number four, of course, Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott was from the 90s, right?
She from Virginia, if you want to call
But
her.
she's considered she's considered South.
I mean,
Am I wrong? I'm pretty
listen,
sure.
it's y'all show, so we'll allow it.
We'll rock. We'll rock
Wait,
with
so wait,
it.
I'm not. I mean, I don't have to say Missy, but I thought
Miss
she
Elliott
was.
she
She's
from
not.
Virginia. I mean, I mean,
Okay, I
it's
thought
south. I mean, it is. I mean, yeah, we'll rock with it.
because
What
I'm
you
pretty
got?
well. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, she did her song with like the Brat and stuff, right? Angie Martinez, Ladies Night, right? The Brat's from the South.
Well, the brat from
Brad from
Chicago,
Chicago,
Or
she
she,
did
oh
some
my
and
gosh!
Martinez from New
man.
York.
You know what?
Hey, we'll
You're
table
right.
that
You're
one.
right. You're right. You're
Hey,
right.
we'll
This is
table
problem
that
I
one.
had last time. But okay.
We'll
Let me
table
throw
that.
away Missy Elliott.
We'll table it. No. I mean, I mean, Virginia sound. We'll table it. We'll. You know, what you got? So that's your number 4 song.
It was. I
Ladies,
can go.
she
I
said.
guess I'll go
She said it
Juvenile.
was. Okay, what you got next?
I had Juvenile back that ass up.
Let me tell
That
y'all
was
something, man. Let me tell y'all
yeah.
something. That
Love that
song,
song.
everybody rocked out of that song right there. When Juvie
Okay.
came out with, when Juvie came out with Ha, I'm like, okay, he doing his thing.
Ha.
You know what I'm saying? 400 Degrees. Ha was his first, you know what I'm saying, single. And then we like, okay, what he got next? And then he came with that, back that ass up.
Okay.
What? What? What?
What?
What?
Crazy,
Girl, back that
Crazy.
ass up.
crazy.
Crazy. The video, the song, all of that right there. So yeah, back that ass down. I was actually gonna put that on mine too, but I omitted that one. But no, yeah, back that ass up by Juvenile will go down in history. One of the, if not, well, not the, one of the biggest booty shaking songs of all
It
time.
was booty, 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 shaking it. Okay. So we already talked about this one, but I had Master P make the same na na na. I had that one.
Okay, make it
Yep.
sound. Okay, all right,
Okay, so that was my number 3.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay. My number 2 was by Outkast. Hootie hoo. Gotta love that song.
Hootie
Love
hoo.
Hootie hoo.
Okay.
Okay.
Real dope
Ah,
song.
sick it. Oh, I just
Keep
love
going.
that song.
Keep going.
I don't know. I can't remember all the words. I need a beat to
All right.
remember some of these
Okay.
words.
All right.
So what? It's a lot of
No,
rap in there.
yeah, for sure. I got you. What's up?
Okay. And then my number 1 song is by 3 6 Mafia. Do you know which one?
Ooh. Tear the club up. Tear the club up. It has to be tear the club up.
No.
I bet you won't hit up.
No.
Sipping
Slide
on
on the knob like corn on the cob. Back with me. Talk your talk.
Yeah, Miss Savage, you
Lay
have
on my
lived.
bed. Give me some head.
Hey,
Hey.
Miss Savage, you have lived up to the name. She came
goddamn
in
right.
straight savage
Hey.
with that one. I'm not
This
mad
is
at
my
you.
name. Let's run a train. Hey.
I was not prepared for that one.
I'm
telling you, I didn't even know you knew that damn song.
Yes.
The thing you find out about your friends, goddamn shit.
Yeah, I was not expecting that song. I was not. I was not expecting that song.
I
I'm
love
not
that
mad
song.
at it.
Nor
I
am
love that
I.
song. Yeah, so that's my number 1. I love Slob on Knob. Hey, I know I'm a girl, but that shot, the lyrics to that song, yo. If I was a dude, I would sing that song every day.
Hey, I'm not mad at. Hey, I'm not mad.
Man.
You got
What
Julie.
said,
Hey, you got
Juicy
Julie
is my
laughing back there.
name.
Shoot, you got
What he
Julie
said,
back there
Juicy is
laughing.
my name and sex is my game. That dude, listen. He said, let's call my boys. Listen, that shit was the trip. I love that. Anyways.
Too funny. I'm not mad.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't
That's
mad
my
at you.
5.
So go ahead and give us your 5 one more time.
So I said Luke, right?
Right.
Uncle Luke, I want to rock. And then I threw out my number 4 and I went with did I say Master P?
Yeah, make it say
Mix it and then my number 3 was Oh shoot, I forgot. I wrote it down. Oh, Hootie Who, right? Oh no, Outcast was number 2. What's my number 3? Oh, back Juvenile, back that ass up.
Okay.
And then number 2 was Outcast Hootie Who,
Okay.
and then my number 1 was 3 6 Mafia Slob on the Knob.
All right. Which I like Trey said, I'm not mad at you, y'all. So we do have the final third of Debo Savage's life is finally here.
Oh great.
Better late than never, right?
Right.
Trey, you about to meet my twin brother. I'm a twin, and
Okay.
I'm looking at backstage. He's getting a beard ready right now. It's coming with his beard out right now.
Ah,
So
whoa, gosh,
I'm
I wonder
literally,
if you
and
heard
he's
the
literally coming with his
slob on the
beard out
knob.
right now. So I'm gonna bring him on, ladies and gentlemen. Better late than never. My brother's keeper, my twin brother Debo Life. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, life.
What's the deal? You know, let's get this party started.
Party been
Not
started.
me.
Party been started. You
Party been
late.
started.
No, well, no. The party don't start till I arrive. All right, don't
Party
forget
don't
to.
start till I walk
Walk
in. I
in.
ain't mad,
Thank
brother.
you, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, don't
You
blame
missed
me,
it. I just got done singing Slob on the Knob. Missed it.
which is no surprise actually. So that's all good. That's no
What
goddamn
the fuck?
surprise. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Yeah. It's all good though. Well, listen, my apologies for my tardiness. It wasn't me. It was the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority.
For those of
Mm-hmm.
y'all know,
Ran behind.
yeah, my brother's keeper. He lives in the Boston area. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know the trains. They were doing the train stuff today, and yeah. But hey, listen. Usually Friday nights I'm out and about, so you know, consider yourself lucky I'm even in this motherfucker. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Thank you.
Thank
We're
you.
so lucky that you decided to come up
On the
42
last
minutes
20 minutes
42
of the
minutes late.
store.
Yeah, we're so thankful you came 42
Hey,
minutes fucking
man.
late.
All right, that's what's up. Clearly, I just fucking told y'all it's Friday night. But listen, so when I was on the train, I was kind of like revamping my list. I already heard Miss Savage. She actually had one of my songs on the top five. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
let me get in order. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm gonna sit back and we're gonna do this
5
thing
fucking
right
minutes.
here. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
He
And
he four he 14 minutes late. Talking about he need 5 more minutes.
I need five. I literally just walked in the fucking door. Okay,
God,
like for
you need
real.
a hug too.
I'm just getting it. Shout out my man Trey. I see you with the nice little Hawks lids. You know what I'm saying, man. And I
Yeah.
got my man. It's all to the good. It's all to the good. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but y'all keep going. I'll be give me like a few minutes, get my shit in order real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing it
Mm-hmm.
down as we speak. You know what I'm
It's all
saying?
good. It's all to the G. Hey,
Shout out to
we
the Hawks, by the way. Y'all got my man Porzingis. He did some great things for us up in Boston. You guys gonna love him
Yeah.
down there. He's a good rebounder. He's a good passer. He's a good big man. You're
how,
gonna need him.
how many
You know.
games can we get out of him though?
Oh, I'm gonna
That's
get
the question.
probably 50.
50
Okay.
games for
50.
I'm not mad at that.
Porzingis. I'll take that. I'll
I'm not
totally take
mad at
that.
that.
Okay.
I'm not
50.
mad at
Y'all
that.
get like 50.
I'll take
50.
that.
Yeah, y'all
I'll
get
take
50.
that.
Yeah.
Y'all get 50.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay,
mad at that.
that's
I'm not
promising, bro.
mad.
That's
So
promising.
Debo, you next?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I go ahead and present mine. You know what I mean. And
Mm-hmm.
my list is it's not going to be no crescendo like yours had, the slob or knob stuff. But you know, mine's is
Hey, at
I
least
got my list
I
right
sung
here.
the lyrics for you on that one.
Yes,
So
you
I
did.
came in late. So what? So did Trey do his also or no?
No, he
No,
didn't. I
no,
went
no, no.
first.
she went first. You know, so I'm gonna do
Okay, so
mine.
hold
And
on.
then
Okay,
you.
so we 45 minutes into this thing, and Miss Savage, she's the only one's giving her top five.
Well, because
Hmm.
we were
We
breaking
had
down the history
we
of
had a
this
lot of good
music.
conversation, dude. What the
Yeah.
fuck? We still talking about conversation like
Yeah,
Atlanta
but
hip
this is
hop back
like
in the day and
45
shit. What the
minutes.
fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I got this shit right here. Anyway, it's
It's
all
called
good.
having good conversation with our guests, nigga.
All right, that's what's up. I got
What you
Miss
want to
Johnson
know? Because you're
stuff.
always late.
Oh man, I love it.
Fashionably late. Fashionably late. There's a
No,
difference.
you 40 minutes
I mean,
late.
what kind of fashion you got going on? I look like you just wearing all black.
Hey, you know,
Coming from a funeral?
speaking all
Hey,
black.
speaking of
Rose
black,
gold.
hey, speaking of black,
I
let's
don't
know
know if
about your
that's fashion.
transformation about the beard. Let's talk
Yeah,
about the beard right quick.
so as y'all, so you know, women go through premenopause, men go through our midlife crisis. So I had midlife crisis. I wasn't feeling the gray. I was
Mhm.
tired of like someone's grandfather. So I dyed it. You know what I'm saying? I dyed the beard. I think it looks pretty nice. It makes me look a little younger, but you still got my swag. You know what I'm saying? Little OG status. You know what I'm
Trey,
saying?
I gotta
So
tell you, a week ago that beard was all white.
Hey, I
yeah.
ain't mad at
It
him
Yeah,
because
was.
yeah.
I'm
Do
getting
you
ready.
look at? And I'm not mad either. Hey, if you like it, I love it. I'm
Hey,
feeling it.
bro, I'm
But
getting ready
here's
to
the
dye
thing:
mine. I'm getting
you
ready to
gotta
dye
change
mine.
the
I'm
way you
tired of it.
dress. Oh,
Say
sorry,
what?
I didn't mean to interrupt. But if you want to look younger, I mean, you gotta switch it up a little bit. Like change your outfits up. You know?
Well, that
I'm
Miss
not sure.
Savage
Oh
boy, she
damn,
is
man,
something
shit.
else.
Yeah.
Miss Savage don't play, boy.
You want to take that? Hey, nigga, you gonna take that? What she just said?
I ain't worried about her.
Hmm. I'm trying to give you some advice. You know what I'm
And
saying?
so, and let me get this straight. And y'all went to high school together?
Yeah, we
We
all.
all went out. We've
Mhm.
known each other over 35 years.
Boy, I'm
Yeah.
sure y'all was something else in high school, boy.
Individually, yes.
But yeah. Individually, yeah,
Individually,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Sure.
But no, just okay. Go ahead, Debo.
Your boy got a top five list, goddamn.
All right.
Tell me what y'all think. Okay, so this is deep right here, Debo Vibes top five list. We going through our top five 1990s Dirty South rap tunes. Miss Savage gave hers, about to get mine, and thank everybody for showing up and showing out in the chat. And so, with that being said, here's my top five. My number five song,
Mm-hmm.
Master P, Bout It.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's my number
Mm-hmm.
five. And the thing about that whole matter of fact, that whole soundtrack, masterpiece,
Yeah.
Mm.
masterpiece. Ghetto Gold, Ghetto Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Number four, my number four, Willie D's Scarface,
Mm-hmm.
Bushwick Bill, Ghetto Boys, Mind Playing Tricks on Me.
Yeah,
That's my number four. We talked about it a little bit ago.
we did.
My number three joint, and this has been number one, but I got two in front of it. But this joint right here represented, it represented the way it dropped, the flow, all that. Number three joint, Pastor Troy, no more playing GA. All right.
Okay.
So that's my number three joint. That's my number three. The way he started with, you know what I'm saying, he calls No Limit Records, ASP that, nah, P ain't here. What time the down south Georgia boys got something to say? You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that's my number two. Now, the last two are my personal favorites, and it is what it is. My number two one, number two is Outcast Crumbling Herb. That's my number
That's
two
a good
song right
one.
there.
You can't
Okay.
go
Love,
wrong with Outkast. You really
love,
can't.
love Crumbling Herb. Miss Ashley said she loved the salt pepper look. Miss Ashley, I
Mm,
love you back. She talking about me.
yes. Oh, okay. No.
She's not talking about you.
She talking about me.
There's no hold on, no. Talking about no. The reason why she said that was because I said I used to have a gray beard, but now
Oh,
I have a
here we
black
go.
beard. So
Yeah,
what she was saying
yeah,
was,
no,
what she's saying
yeah,
personally,
no.
Debo life,
Oh,
I like the
Lord.
salt and pepper look. That was that's
You
for
had
me.
your shit was
How about
gray
we
as
just
fuck.
ask Miss
It was
Ashley
totally
who she
white. Your shit was
talking
gray as
about?
fuck. This right here, salt and pepper. She said right there, I love salt and pepper look. Who she talking about? Me or you?
So
How
me.
about we just ask Miss Ashley which one she's talking about?
Miss Ashley, the floor is yours, Miss Ashley. Number
Yes.
two was Crumbling Herb. My number one song, personal favorite, one of the deepest songs I've heard, and by a group I admire and enjoy to listen to. It came from their classic CD, Riding Dirty. I'm talking about
Mm,
one Pimp C. I'm talking about one Bun B.
mm,
UGK, One Day.
one day.
One Day is my favorite all-time song of the 1990s by the Down South. And that
Yes.
song right there, I can listen to that song all day. The words, the way it was produced, you know what I'm saying? Pimp C,
Mm-hmm.
he took a beat from the Ozzy Brothers and laid it out and just mastered it out, rocked it
Mm-hmm.
out. You know, they had 3-2, RIP to 3-2. 3-2 the governor. He did open the Mama put me out at only 14. So I start selling crack, codeine, time to
Mm-hmm.
stack some paper. I gotta do it quick. Thinking I'm a juvenile, but they don't know who they
They
messing with.
messing with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom
Mama's only
only
son.
son. And I lived every
Leave
day
every
like it's my
day.
motherfucking last one.
Last one.
That opening verse, I'm not lying.
Live
That
by the
opening verse that
game, by the
3-2
game,
did.
mama
And
died.
Yeah.
die.
Mm-hmm.
If I die, should I
Mhm.
say if I go? Bury me in Horn Clark, the sewer come and go. That opening verse had to be one of the best opening verses in hip hop in down
Yeah.
south at that time right there. And then
Mm-hmm.
you got Bambi and Bumby and Pimp C, but a whole Riding Dirty CD off the chain. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Diamond Gets the Wood, all that. You know what I'm saying? High Life, all that. And I love this CD. The Riding Dirty CD by UGK is one of the best CDs I've ever had. I keep saying CD. I'm showing my age because now they don't have CDs. But back in the day, that's what it was. So that's your
Mm-hmm.
boys. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can let me know what y'all think about that. Like I said, number 5, Master P, About It. Number 4, Ghetto Boys, Mind Playing Tricks on Me. Number 3, Pastor Troy, No More Playing GA. Number 2, Outkast, Crumbling Herb. And number 1 is UGK, One Day. So that's
That's
what your
good. I
boy
almost
got.
put that. I almost put UGK. That's good. That's a good list.
Let
Next.
me take the shit off before she sees us. Okay.
What?
No, go ahead, man.
Well, I want to see. Did she give her answer?
Yeah, she gave it. Yeah, I didn't like the answer, so I took it off.
One. I want to see what her answer was. Oh, okay. That's nice.
It's all good.
Good.
It's all
You
good,
see
Ashley.
that, Life?
It's all
No,
good.
so Debo Vibes be reading
She
between the
basically,
lines.
she
So it's
basically
okay with
saying I'm
that.
making too much out of nothing, and she agreed. And yeah, it's all to the G.
I have no idea what the hell. No shade. Debo
She's the one who
Vibes
said.
reading
She's the
between the
one who
lines.
said she let us salt and pepper look.
All right,
I
all
see
right.
she's
That's
talking about
cool.
me, but she's saying clearly no.
And then
She's
you
not.
guys were
She's
going,
talking
and then
about
I
Big Boy.
asked her to elaborate on which one of you she was talking about.
She said
And then
no
she was
shade
saying, she
live. So I get
basically, she's saying no shade, Life.
right. So she's talking about Debo Vibes thing.
Oh, okay, even better,
That's
even
Yeah.
why she's
better,
saying no shade. All right, no shade taken. It's all good. It's all
even
good.
better, even better. Miss Ashley, that's why I love you. Your
All right, we
fine
got
ass.
A Town Trey. What you got, A Town Trey?
Man, as I'm sitting thinking about this, it's really way too many songs to put together a
Right?
top 5. But I'm gonna give 5 songs. It's so many down south songs, just songs. Period. But I'm gonna tell you the thing. I realized Houston played a huge part in the '90s for me. That like the city of Houston and Texas played a huge part, man.
Yeah.
Because I don't have this in any particular order. I just named 5 songs. Mind Playing Tricks on Me. One of the
Mm-hmm.
greatest hip hop beats. I put that track right up there with Steel Dre, right up there with Shook Ones by Mobb Deep. I put that dun, 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 dun. Man,
Yeah.
that's one of the best. That's one of the greatest hip hop beats. After
Yeah.
that, I gotta go with Lay It Down, Lay It Down.
Damn,
You know,
you
lay
hoes
it
lay it
down, lay
down,
it
lay it
down,
down,
lay
lay
it
it
down.
down. You hoes
Yeah.
lay it down.
Hey man, gotta go with Lay It Down. If ain't no Ball and G on the list is not legit.
I
You
Yeah.
know
feel
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then for me, I gotta go back to Houston again after I went with Houston with Mind Playing Tricks on Me. Well, not exactly Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go down to
Mhm.
Port Arthur, not far from Houston. And
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
go Murder by UGK.
Murder.
Man,
Riding,
man,
riding
Oh,
dirty.
man.
about
Riding
that.
dirty. Yes,
Oh
sir.
man,
Yes, sir.
Forgot about that song.
Bun B's verse was disgusting
Spit it. He
on
spit
that
it.
song.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Disgusting. And then after that, man, I'm gonna bring it back to Atlanta. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go Cell Therapy by Goodemar. Who's
Who's
that
Mm.
that
peeping in
peeping
my
at my
window?
window?
Window.
Loud.
Ah,
Nobody,
nobody
nobody
now.
now. Yes,
Ooh.
sir. I respect that,
Man,
man. That's the
and
list.
and and number 5, I'm gonna go with an unexpected person that most people probably wouldn't have on their list, but this song is on mine, and we go back to Houston once again, and that is "Having Things" by Big Mike featuring Pimp C.
Fly hoes and chains and
Ooh,
swinging
swanging things,
things.
hey man, just
Just
another
a
young
young
fella
nigga
having
having things,
things,
man.
Oh
man.
shit.
Awesome. Big Mike's having things. Produced by Pimp C. Pimp C Hunt's on the hook.
Yes, man.
Unbelievable.
One of
Mm-hmm.
my
Unbelievable. Yeah.
favorite, one of my favorite
1994.
rap
Yes, sir.
songs, man. So man, I mean, to be honest, man, my list was just now Ball and G from Memphis, even though they got put on in Texas.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
Swap
man,
out.
like man, Houston played a big part of the '90s for me. So that's it, man. Mind Playing Tricks on Me, Ghetto Boys, Lay It Down by Ball and G,
Mm-hmm.
Murder by UGK,
Mm-hmm.
Cell Therapy by the great Goody Mob, the good die mostly over bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
And then we have Big Mike featuring Pimp C, Having Things, one of the more underrated hip hop tracks ever. Love that song. I play that song at least once a week. At least once a week. When I say I play it, I don't listen to it one
You
time.
bump it, yeah,
I
no,
listen
Right,
to
you
it the
for
bump
whole
sure.
it.
ride,
Yeah,
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
back to back to
for
back
sure.
to back to back.
that beat
Yeah.
that Pimp C did with
Mm-hmm.
with you know what I'm saying with Oregon, and you know what I'm saying, and the beat in the background, and Big Mike's going there and spitting, and Pimp, it was all that was classic South. If I could say
Mm-hmm.
anything about having things by Big Mike, it was classic South. And Pimp C did this thing on that one. Came out back in '94. That thing came out 35 years ago. I'm 31
Man.
years ago. And yeah, having things by Big Mike and Pimp C. I ain't mad with that one, bro. I'm
Yeah.
not mad at that one, bro.
And can I throw an honorable mention? I just want to throw an
Of
honorable mention.
course.
And this is a song that actually changed the way I approach music from the very first time I heard it. And that's Never Seen a Man Cry Till I Seen a Man Die by Scarface, which is one of the greatest hip hop
Ooh.
songs that I've ever heard. Never Seen a Man Cry Till I Seen a Man Die.
Gotta
Love
love
that
some
song.
Man,
Man,
Scarface.
I don't know if y'all saw the
man.
Tiny Disc. I don't know if y'all saw the Tiny
The
Disc where
Tiny
Face
Desk,
performed
I
that on Tiny
did.
Disc.
I saw that,
Yeah,
and I couldn't
yes.
believe when the most thing that impressed me when Face got that guitar in his hands, and he
Hey
started
man,
playing the
let me tell
guitar.
you.
I
If you
had no
haven't
clue
seen
Face could play a guitar like
Scarface's
that.
Tiny Disc, Debo, tell him. If you have not seen Scarface's Tiny Disc,
You will see how
go watch
talented
it.
this man is.
Yes.
The Tiny Desk series, of course, is on NPR when they bring in artists and they're behind desk and they're actually doing live. They're performing live with live instruments with a band in the background. They brought on
Mm-hmm.
Scarface, and Scarface was doing all of his hits. And I want to say it was Mary Mary where he got his guitar and started playing that guitar. This man rocked it. And Tiny
Scarface
Desk,
is
man,
disgusting. And
he
I
is.
mean
He's
disgusting
stupid.
in a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
way.
in a good way.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He's straight up
Absolutely. And matter of fact,
disgusting,
man,
man.
I had two honorable mentions on mine, man. I had Mystical Here I Go, and I also had Scarface and Master P. Um this is homies. This is for the homies and the
Oh,
thug
Yeah.
niggas. And of
yeah, that's
course
a
you
good
Yeah.
brought up
song.
Trey, you brought up Houston. You cannot talk about 1990s hip hop without or 1990s down south culture without bringing up DJ Screw.
Oh yeah.
Man, DJ Screw, for those who don't know, look him up. And this dude revolutionized the way the South looked at sounds. He was a DJ, and he would literally take music out of this world, chop it up. Even we say it now, even these days, we say it chopped and screwed, chopped and screwed. He would slow stuff down. And I remember one quick story before we get to life. I came to Houston, Texas for the first time for the 4th of July, 1997. Rolled down there with me and Life's homeboy Josiah. And we got down there. And my homeboy said, put his tape in. I put it was a gray Maxell tape. I put the tape in. And it was DJ Screw. But it was real slow. Everything was slow, screwed up. It was so slow. I honestly thought we rolling through Fifth Ward. I honestly thought that his battery was dying. I thought his car battery was dying because I'm like, dude, your car, dog, this tape is slowing the fuck down. You're like, no, that's screw.
Mm.
That's screw music. And we roll around Fifth Ward, then we go to Third Ward. Everybody bumping DJ Screw, the slow music, man. So yeah, DJ Screw is definitely part of the 1990s hip hop culture down south, man. So, but hey, Trey, that's a hellfire list right there, boy.
And you know, Debo, that's what we were talking about earlier. Like when you could go to different regions and you realize you weren't at home anymore. Music now,
Mm-hmm.
to Miss Savage's point, a life. We were talking about how music seems to be kind of straight line now.
Mhm.
I think the beauty in hip hop when we came up, I don't know everyone's ages, but when we were coming up, I think the beauty in hip hop is when we would hear artists who wasn't where we were from, we were able to really feel that they were from somewhere else. And during that time, listening to their music, we were able to experience what they saw, what they felt, the way they talked, their lingo. Now everything kind of runs together. And I think it's a problem in hip hop with that.
Yeah.
It
Mm-hmm.
needs to get back to like representation for where you from. Let people come out of their neighborhood for a minute and
Mm-hmm.
hear what's going on in your neighborhood. It'll make them fall in love with you that much more because it's an escape. It's a chance to dream and to imagine what's going on, what it's like for this person, or just connect to someone who's miles away from where you are. Now
Right.
everybody seems like they're exactly the same, and that needs to
Mhm.
change.
Yeah, or they're using the auto tune. You know what I'm saying? They're all
Mhm.
in a lot of the songs today, like is more like songs back then, or even rap. Like I know I was joking around when I was like talking about slob and knob and stuff like that, but it was like
Oh,
about
you joking
something.
around, huh?
No, what I'm trying to say, no, what I was trying to say is today, like I like for instance, I love me some Cardi B, right? But sometimes when I listen to her music or other rappers when I listen to their music, it's almost like you be putting down us as women sometimes, or you have them look at us as women in a different way and stuff, right? But if you
Mhm.
think about like, or even with the guys, like when they're rapping about, things today that they probably haven't even really experienced. Maybe they've seen in a
Mm.
movie, or maybe they thought about doing it, but they really didn't really do it. You know what I'm saying? Like back in
Right.
the day when men would rap, or guys would rap, or even girls back then, they rapped about what they actually, like you said earlier, went through. Today a lot of it is just commercial.
Yeah. So
Or
basically, there's no, as we call it back in the day, conscious rap. Conscious
right.
rap. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. And I think that's what the problem is, and everything. That's
Yeah.
why everything sounds the same, you know.
I feel
So
you on that. I
yeah.
feel you on that. Life, you got everything. You got everything lined up, man. You
Yeah,
got it.
but you know what? Back to what Trey said. I mean, he was so right. It's like the first probably a few seconds or a minute of the song, you knew exactly where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You knew, oh, that beat, oh, that's West Coast right there. Or like a little Wu Tang beat, oh, yeah, that's New York City all day, or
Mm-hmm.
down south, you know what I'm saying? Or I hear a little Midwest going on.
Mm-hmm.
A quick little story, nugget to my list. So I was living in Atlanta, and people was down in Houston, right? What we used to do is we would actually tape the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is before streaming. I would tape the radio. I
Yeah.
would tape, back right now it's Hot 107.9. Back in the day it was Hot 97.5. So I would tape Hot 97.5 and V103. I would actually mail the tapes to Debo Vibes.
Yeah.
Debo Vibes, he would tape 979 The Box in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
mail that to me. And it blew my mind away to hear what they were playing down there. And it blew his mind away. And I'm talking about, I'm throwing him some Greg Street, some DJ Nas back in the lab, Princess Ivory back in the day, Shaka Zulu, and all those
Mm.
guys. He's throwing some, Mean Green at me and some DJ Screw and all those things. So it's kind of like, and going back what Trey said, it was special because it's like, it was more regionalized. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a certain region has a certain sound. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's like. Shout out to like today's like YG.
Mm-hmm.
He still holds true to that West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
almost every song he has, it's got that West Coast beat. Like, oh yeah, he from West Coast right
Mm-hmm.
there. Like YG, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But Jermaine Dupri was on the Breakfast Club thing, and he was talking about how like even Atlanta ain't got that A-town sound anymore. Now JD said yes it does, but from a lot of people it kind of don't anymore. Not like it was back in like the
No, it
late
doesn't.
'90s.
I agree with you, Life. I don't think it does.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just it's like you said, it's more commercial. Like Miss Savage said, everything fucking sounds the same now. But speaking of regionalized, my list, I got New Orleans, I got Florida, I got Houston, I got Memphis, and I got Atlanta. So
Okay.
let's get it. I
Mm-hmm.
got a mixture,
All right.
okay?
Let's
All
get it.
right.
No Dungeon Family because we're gonna do a Dungeon Family only
Yeah,
top
yeah.
five.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah. So Trey, what we're going to do is we're going to when it happens, Dungeon Family has its entire handprint on the South as far as like we were talking about as far as like the tree, like you're talking about with Dre and NWA. Their tree is so unbelievable. Then that we're definitely going to talking about Dungeon Family and their impression of what they did and what they're still doing to this day. Matter of fact, the other day I was watching an interview with Ray Murray. You know what I'm saying? Ray Murray is one of the 1/3. Well, now what I'm saying, one half of some organized noise, RIP to Rico Wade, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we definitely going to do a DF joint, man. So once we do it, man, please come on. We definitely want to, get your input on that as well, man.
Definitely. Hey, I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah. All right. So I got 5A, 5B, right? Because Debo Vaz, he pretty much, took my Here I Go, my mystical. That's my number five right there. That's my 5A right
Okay.
there.
Okay. All right.
When you hear that beat, it makes you just want to go berserk. That's one of the coldest beats. I like. Doom, doom, doom. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they put it on the
Yeah.
football fields and all kinds of stuff. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and Mystical is really like
Mm-hmm.
snapping for like 5 straight minutes. You're just snapping on everybody. That's like pure Mystical back in the day. 5B I got was Make 'Em Say by Master P. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you had like the whole No Limit family in that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make 'Em Say that was pretty hot right there. Number 4. Let's think about the Chaparral. We got to bring some West Coast into this. You know what I'm saying? Now, Trey, the West Coast, we were bumping that down south stuff too. Miss Savage and Debo Vaz, myself can attest to this. Our senior year, 93, Vegas was bumping the hell Daisy Dukes by 69 Boys.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah, I said
joint.
that. Yeah, that's what I brought that
Let me
up.
tell
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
something, Trey. Out the West Coast, you had
Mhm.
they were pop, lock, and dropping all kinds of stuff out there on
Mhm.
that Daisy Dukes. This on the West Coast. I mean, he was like, damn, man,
Hey, kitty,
stop
kitty.
that baby, get up, Daisy. I'm like,
Do
and
Daisy dudes.
hey, me and Debo Vibes. I think it was Vibes. I don't know if I got it or Vibes got it. We went to Meadows Mall and got that the cassette single of Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, I got that joint, bro.
Yeah, cassette
Matter of fact, to
The
be
single.
honest,
Meadows Mall.
I'm not going to front. I think I still got it.
That's
Because I
what's
got a
up.
collection of CD. I mean, cassette singles. I think I still got that joint.
Wow.
That's what's up. So talk about riding dirty GK.
Daisy dudes. I
One day
never
you're
heard a
here,
song in my
next
head.
day you're gone. That's my joint right there. But I mean, I'm telling you, man, that Diamonds and Wood, that's number 3 right there for me.
Mm.
Because you had that screw. A pimps down the
Down the
alley, and
alley,
I'm
know I'm
looking
looking
good.
good.
I'm making screw, nigga. Diamonds up
Diamonds up
against that
against that
wood.
Talk it.
wood.
Talk it.
That shit just so Texas right there, you know. That's them
Talk it.
old school,
Mm-hmm.
old country rap tunes. I mean, that shit got Houston written all over, talking about the gripping the
Yes, sir.
grain. You know what I'm saying? So it
Mm-hmm.
was just, I love it.
Matter of fact,
Number
life,
2,
life. I mean to interrupt you. Pimp C said something. One of the best things I've ever heard in that song when he said, "Niggas smile when you up and frown when you
down when you
down."
down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And when
And when you try to
when you try to
change,
start to do better, shock niggas start coming
top
around,
secret
man.
coming around. Yep.
hmm
yep,
Man,
start smoking with haters back in '94.
94.
man,
Nigga
Pimp
thinking
C,
Speed
man.
gonna get my food my dough.
He
That
said,
was a
I'm
bad
popping
boy
a
right
skunk,
there.
smoking a skunk to make me feel good. I'm popping a
Yes.
skunk and smoking a skunk to make me feel good.
Mm,
You know what
mm.
I'm
Okay.
saying? I love
Yeah,
it.
that was a bad boy.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah. Shout out
man,
to
for
Pimp C.
sure, all
Shout out to
day,
Pimp C.
all day.
Number 2, man, Memphis, the Pioneers of Memphis. What can we say? Ball and G. Me and Debo Life, Debo Vibes, 96, we played this song literally probably 1,000 times. Space Age.
Space
That's
Age.
Space Age, 8 Ball MJG. That was
That's
just like
good.
that thing stayed in rotation at the Debo household. We had our parties out in Arizona. We would always play Space Age. You know what I'm saying? It was
Mm-hmm.
just that beat, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. Number 1 was my introduction to Atlanta in 1998. Trey, I moved to Atlanta January 98.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
when that
New
club
Year's
called
Day, right? New Year's Day.
New Year's
New
Day. New Year's
Year's?
Day. I
What?
arrived there New Year's Day, right? New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, 98, right? And I was introduced to Atlanta on the radio, and I kept hearing the song. Kept hearing the song. Kept hearing the song. I was like, this shit is wild. But I was loving it. And to me, it just solidified A-Town down. It's like, okay, I'm in the A. Hot 975 is playing it, V13 is playing it, and you heard in the club. I heard in the club. My first time I went to a club in March of '98. Me and some people from the Olive Garden, we rolled up to some club in Midtown Atlanta. They was bumping it. Whew. This joint right here, whenever I hear it, if I want to play it, I just put a smile on my face. I gotta say it, y'all. My number 1 down south song. Shouted Freak a Little Something by Lil Jon, the East
Shout that
Side
freak a
Boy.
little star.
How can you not? I mean, how can you not? I'm trying to. I want to
That's
sing it so
funny.
bad, but I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to sing it. I want to sing it so bad, but it's
No,
like
I'm
trying to.
with you. Hey, life. Look,
Yeah.
look.
That was good.
I would get off work around that same time on Fridays when I get off, and they'll be playing the 6 o'clock mix.
Okay.
Shout a freak a little something would come on. Looking for Nikki was one of the
Looking for
songs that.
Oh,
it. Y'all ain't
y'all ain't
ready.
Yeah,
ready.
Y'all ain't
Y'all ain't
ready.
ready.
there you go. Yeah, looking for Nikki was one of the songs that was popular during that same time, and it just solidified that hey, it's Friday, it's the weekend.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Not looking for
driving home
Nikki,
from
man.
work. I used to have to
Yeah.
wear that particular job. I had to wear a shirt and tie every day. But I loosen that tie up, crank my Chevy Caprice up, turn the radio on. Boy, you might hear a shout of freaky little song or looking for Nikki,
Man,
one of those.
shout
Hey,
out
man.
freaking
And
little
I'm
something.
riding out. And I'm
And you
riding
That's
know
out.
what?
funny.
And I got honorable mention. It was saying, I mean, who you with? Well, Little Johnny
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Boys also. That's who you with right there.
Who you with?
That was
Who you
Who you
with?
with?
Who
crunk
you with?
as
Get crunk.
hell.
Who you with?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, but I had to go show you freaking little something. I mean, to me, that was special. Honorable mention also Raheem the Dream, the most beautiful girl in the world. She don't
Oh,
freak no
Raheem,
more.
yeah.
Yeah, she don't freak no more. Raheem the Dream, so many. I mean, you
Yep.
know what I mean. So, but I tried to mix up a little bit, but yeah, Charlie freaking
That's
little
a nice
something.
mix.
That was it for me.
I love it,
That was
life.
my
I ain't even gonna lie. I love it. I love
yeah.
it.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that was my introduction to Atlanta. Shout out freaking low. I get. Let me tell you something, man. I was in Clayton County, right? And I ain't know nobody, right? I'm like, ain't no internet, ain't no social media. You actually had to go out and meet people, right?
Yeah.
I'm rolling around my little, I had a Ford Tempo back
For
then.
tempo, full hell yeah.
And I was just bumping that shouting freaking little something. The lady started looking. I was like, you know, so I had a little pinky, rolling out Cherry Boulevard, you know. But yeah, that was just good. And you know what, me and Vibes always talk about Atlanta just ain't the same, man. You know that back then it's kind of like there's certain pride about being from the A, and this is like one of the songs right there is that pride of being from the A. So yeah, but that's my the top five some honorable mentions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
It's a
I,
good
I, I
list.
love it. Hey, man, I love it,
Appreciate
man.
you. Salute,
You know,
appreciate
I
you.
think everybody put together really, really dope list. You know what I like about everyone's list? No one put songs on there just because it seemed like the fashionable or the trendy or popular
Commercial.
thing to do.
Yeah, commercial.
Everybody
For sure.
went with some songs that meant something
Meant
to them.
something. Yeah, there you go.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Facts. That's what we do. We do our top five. Me, Savage, and Advise. We always try to not to, like I said, put the obvious choices and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Try to mix it up and not make it so commercial. You know what I'm saying? Make it like like there's always a story behind it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
I ain't
up.
gonna lie, I'm a little sad. Trick Daddy didn't make not one of our lists, but Trick Daddy did his thing
Hey,
in the late
You
slip
'90s.
and
know.
slip and slide. Yeah, bro. I was like, but hey, but Trey, where can you put him? Out of all the lists,
I know,
where can you
I
put him?
know. Yeah,
Right.
I know where to put him. Cause man, that you don't know now. Oh man,
Hey, Trina was snapping on that
You know,
joint too.
man. But what?
He
Trina went
had a
off
lot
on
of
that
good hits,
joint.
though. I think maybe
Yeah.
that's the
he
reason why.
did.
Because, like, even with Outkast, I almost didn't go with an Outkast song because there's just so many, and I was thinking, oh, everybody gonna have Outkast,
Now I
but there's
didn't miss
also
that.
like the ride. Uh huh.
Yeah, I didn't hear your top five because I came in late on your. Who's your top five?
I had oh my god, I just threw my list away. Let me think.
Why would you throw it away? What?
Well, not threw it away, but I just like put it in the back. I forgot
Well, I
now.
know what the first one. I mean, I know what the
You
number
already
one
know
is.
what we already know
We
what the
already know
most
what the number
popular
one
one
is.
was.
That's the only one that matters. Goddamn.
I know I had I had 3 6 Mafia Slob on the Knob. I had Outkast Hootie
Hell
Hoo.
yeah.
I had Outkast Hootie Hoo. I had Master P, right? Did I say Master
Yeah.
P?
Megan
Yeah.
say,
Yep,
Make it
Megan
to,
say,
oh, Juvenile, back that ass up. And
yep,
then
Juvenile.
I think I remember
I
five
had
was.
Mind Playing Tricks on Me, but I didn't say that one because everybody else had that one. I can't remember what my last one was.
That's what's up.
It was Uncle Luke.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a
It
song
was
by
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
You're
All right.
right.
Yeah,
You're
by Luke.
correct. It was a song by
Yep.
Luke.
Yeah. So that was my 5.
All right,
That's
that's
what's
what's
up.
up.
That's what's up. So yeah. So here's the deal. The From all of our lists and everything, we know that when hip hop happened in the 1990s, like I said, like when the show started, East Coast had a thing, West Coast had a thing. The South finally was able to put out banging ass goddamn hits, and we just named
Yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying? And not like you said, not commercial, just hits that we like. You know what I mean? So I think the South has more underground hits than any. Not you know what I'm saying. One like the West Coast, East Coast, they good. You know what I'm saying? Clearly they good. East Coast and West Coast. The dirty South really had to grind their way up to get what they needed to get. And matter of fact, even talking about fucking goddamn UGK. UGK, did y'all know UGK has never ever had a music video?
No, I didn't
Y'all
know
know that? Independently.
that.
Independently. Now they had Big Pimpin' with Jay-Z. But I mean, Trey, you might know, has UGK ever had a video with them by themselves? International players, of course, they had was UGK and Outkast. But UGK as a group has never, ever, ever had a video.
Man, you got me thinking. I can't think of
Right.
any
They've never
UGK
had it.
videos.
Right. Which made true underground kings. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made the South so great right
So
there.
now they had I remember they
I
had
was
Use
gonna
Me
say
Up.
Pocket Full of Stones, but they didn't have Pocket Full of
Yeah,
Stones.
yeah. So they had a video for Use Me Up. So if they had one for Use Me Up, they had to have ones for other ones. But Use Me Up, the only one I can think of right off. I know they had
I
one for
did not
Use
know
Me
that
Up.
for they had a video for
Use
Use
Me
Me Up.
Up. Yeah, they
I
had
don't
one for
remember
Use
that.
Me Up.
I
I
stand
remember
corrected.
that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they had. Well, you can find if you look it up on YouTube right quick, you can find it.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of what else they may have had one for. I don't know. I'll have to look, but they did have one for Use Me Up though. I
Okay.
had to think. I had to really think because when you said, I'm like, man, I can't remember a lot of UGK videos. So yeah, they did have Use Me Up. I can't think of what else though.
Bro, I did
It's
not know
all
that.
good.
They
It's all
may have
good.
had a video for that. This the Don Perry on. It's supposed to bubble. It just be like that sometimes. I think they had a video for that, but I don't quote me on that. I would have to go
No, for
look.
sure.
Let me
Yeah, I
see what
got
I
you.
can find.
Yeah, for
Let me
sure.
see what I can find real fast.
Yeah, well, man,
Now you got me intrigued.
I got a gears grinding in your head right now. Look at Trey.
Like,
Yeah,
oh
I'm
shoot,
trying to figure it
But
out.
yeah, but
get that
even
Google
like you know what
working.
I'm saying, it's like songs like Life and Miss Savage talked to them, you know what I'm saying, Deuce, Daisy Dukes, and you know what I'm saying, Jump by Criss Cross and everything. We bumped that on in Vegas. So the down
Yeah,
south had a huge influence on hip hop
for sure.
everywhere. And that's
Especially
why
that
I'm
Miami bass.
right, that Miami bass, yeah. And that's why I'm happy that we were able to talk about it, man. Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know
Okay,
why, man.
yeah. So hold
Oh,
on, let me try to pull some
we
up.
got breaking news, y'all. We got breaking news. Hold up.
So yeah, man, they actually had a few videos,
Okay.
but I don't think they got pushed like that. You know what I'm saying?
They
Because
were
they were
jive. They
independent.
were jive, right?
So let me see if y'all can see that. That's this darn ring light is in the way. Let me turn that ring light. That that's let me
Oh,
see.
okay.
That is something good. Tell me
Oh, tell me
something
something good.
good.
Had a video.
Good.
I did not know
Hey.
that.
Dun,
I
dun,
didn't know
dun.
that.
Yeah. And then they have uh let me see. This is supposed to bubble. Don
Okay.
Perry one is supposed to bubble. It just be
Forgot
like that.
about
Hey, bro, how do you look at you? What you just put on YouTube? Man, I got to look at
Yeah,
that.
I
I
forgot
just put
about
in
tell
UGK
me
video
something good.
and then use me up. Yeah, they're gonna use me up.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see what else they have.
They had a lot
Uh
then.
What
they
trade?
had take it off. They had take it off, which came later, but that's about all the videos I'm
Yeah,
finding.
just let you know, man, Trey. All you doing each time you show that video made me look a bigger jackass than I already was and stuff. Because you like, I was trying, man.
No.
No, I'm
It shouldn't
playing,
be
man.
like that. But yeah, you crazy. But you know what it
Do
does?
your
It gives us
homework next time. Do your
hey, look,
homework.
I clearly got to do my homework next
but you know
time.
what it does
God
though?
damn it.
You know what it does? It gives us the opportunity to go watch all those old videos and
Yeah, I
have
didn't
a
know that.
nostalgia moment.
Man,
Yeah,
trust
Yeah,
me.
I forgot about
I'm
tell me something
gonna peep it
good.
out. I'm gonna
I
peep
do.
it out.
I used to love that song.
I'm gonna peep it
It
out.
gives us a chance to be. But you know what? That's about it. I'm going through here. I don't see it. I don't see that. I don't see much more than that. Yeah, and that's not enough for a group like UGK.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like Ball and G didn't have a whole lot of videos in the beginning. I mean, it's the independent game. They didn't like people didn't have a lot of videos, but they deserved them. They
Can I ask you a
definitely
question right
deserved them.
quick, if I may, Trey?
Go ahead.
You were in the industry, right?
100%.
Yeah. What are some of the things like, because we're talking about videos and everything and songs that we like that don't get exposed and stuff like that. What exactly is about the music industry that, you know what I'm saying, gives some people like the upper eyebrow? Like whenever you think about music industry, some people like be like, oh yeah, that's a shady industry right there. Is it as shady as people say it is, or is just what I'm saying circumstances?
Yeah, I mean the music business definitely shady. I mean, I think anything entertainment it can be shady. You know what I mean? Just like anything else, just the position you put yourself in. There are a lot of people who've been put in positions to where they felt like they had to do things or had to compromise who they were to get where they wanted to be. Then there are a lot of people who didn't, and they made it on their own. They made it their own way. And so it can definitely be shady. Anytime you dealing, I think any industry, man, when you're dealing with millions and millions of dollars, and you got people who don't look like the majority of the talent and the workers who getting sent out into the field, I would say when you got the people who making the money that don't look like them, yeah, it can be some using, it can be some being um taken advantage of in situations like that. And if you open yourself up to that and you let your vices get the best of you, it's easy. It's easy for you to get used up. And I don't want to use the term turned out, but it's easy for things to not go the way that you would like for them to go in the long run. I think a lot of people feel exploited. And it is a business that comes first. I think in the music business, like the artist, I was an artist, and I think a lot of us from an artistic standpoint, your main goal is making the music. And a lot of people forget that it's the music business. And so they say it's shady because the people they need to get their stuff out, they're about the business. And so when they come about the business, people get upset and people act like it's the end of the world or how could you do me like this? But we have to know coming into it that they're coming into it trying to get the upper hand. But a lot of young men and women came in young, 20, teenagers, mid 20s, trying to get out their circumstances. And hey, I do whatever it takes for us. I sign this trash contract. Just help me get on, help me get my family out of this circumstance. Then you look back and you realize somebody put you in a position where they taking all the money. So yeah, it can be shady because I just think from a business standpoint, I think business can be shady if you don't understand that that's what it is. We talk to a lot of these athletes now, and a lot of the athletes they say that professional sports is shady.
Yeah.
A lot of them talk about it, man, it's shady. If because anytime you're dealing with folks who dealing with millions and billions of dollars, whose main focus is to make sure they get a return on investment. When you're the person that's being invested in and going out into the field, you can feel like you got exploited. And a lot of cases, people do get exploited.
Yeah, that's how the rich stay rich.
Yeah, in a lot of cases, people do get exploited. But but if you're able to put together a good team, if you're able to stay true to yourself, if you're able to work through it, man, it has changed so many people's lives. The music business has changed a lot of lives. It's made a lot of people that look like the four of us be able to help people who look like the four of us feed their families and make a way. People who probably would have been looking to bust me across the head, y'all across the head, or somebody else to make a living. They able to get out there on the stage or be the person working behind the scenes for the person who is on the stage. So with everything, there's a give and there's a take, there's a good and there's a bad, there's a yin, there's a yang. You get into it, you have to figure out what side of it you want to be on. Like me personally, I don't want either one of my kids to be in music. I hope they don't want to be in music. You know what I mean? I just know how tough it is. It's very tough to make it. Any advice that you do have, it's gonna be at your every beck and call. Any like you make it, any advice you have, it's gonna be put in front of your face 100-fold for you to take part of, because people just want you to do whatever it takes to get money. Let's give them whatever they want. And I don't want my kids to be in that particular industry. But that's just because I kind of saw behind the curtain a little bit. But at the end of the day, you can stay protected and you can keep yourself from being exploited. Just got to understand it's a business with people who main focus is getting a return on the investment, not your well-being.
Right. With the right support and the backing, though, and the right people behind you, I feel like a lot of good can still come out of that type of industry. In any industry, the music, the entertainment side, and everything behind that, So you just need to have the right people to be able to do that with, for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand business. So when business happens to them, they don't understand how somebody I was laughing with and was putting their arm around me while I was drinking and smoking this and having a good time, how can they turn around and take this percentage of the money? It's business. They're gonna put themselves in a position to be the one who benefits the most.
Sure, you got family and friends that'll do that to you.
What? Trying to tell you.
Okay, unless.
Yeah.
So hey,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
for sure.
That's what's up. But now before we head out, I got a couple rapid fire questions for Trey.
Okay.
And I got about 5 of them. Rapid fire.
What's up? Let's do it.
You ready? Oh, you
I'm
ready?
ready.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
So
get it. All
so
right.
so these just quick answers. I got you.
Quick, you know what I'm saying? I gave you either or one quick answer. You know what I'm saying? Wiggle question, quick answer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, number 1, Campbellton Road or Candler Road?
I'm from the east side, County Road.
Candler Road. Okay. Dugan's or Dudley's?
I'm gonna go Dugan's.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Dugan's because that was my uncle's spot. My uncle loved to hang out at Dugan's.
Okay. All right. Best soul food
You
in
want on
Atlanta.
Old National? Which one you want? I want the one on Old National, man. That's my Dugan's.
The Dugan, my uncle loved the one over on Punts.
Yeah, I went on Ponce, but in Clarkson, right? Yeah. Clarkson? No. The Dugan's I went to, there was one on this shit closed the fuck down. I'm saying rapid fire, but now we talking. But it was on Flex Mill and Flat Show. I don't know, man, but yeah, that was my joint right there, Dugan. Okay.
Yeah, you talking about down like when you keep going down County Road. There's a Dugan
Right.
down that way.
Right.
Yeah. But the main one used to be over there on Punts. That's one my uncle used to go to in the early 90s. He used to always talk about Dugan's. So I say Dugan's just in his honor.
Dugan, what's up? Best soul food in Atlanta.
Best soul food in Atlanta. My mother-in-law, even though she don't cook no more.
Damn.
If I had to say what's the best, man, give me breakfast. I'm gonna stick to breakfast. Take me to the Beautiful for their breakfast.
Okay.
I won't speak about dinner, but take me to the Beautiful for their breakfast the way it used to be in the
Beautiful,
90s. Man, I used to love the Beautiful breakfast. Best soul food breakfast I had in the city.
All right. Okay. Terry Fontenot or Thomas Dimitrov?
Man, can we pick a GM from another team?
No, sir. Absolutely not.
Oh man. Well, dang man, I hate that I'm about to say this. This is about to sound crazy. As of right now, I gotta go with the slickster. That's what I call him. I gotta go with the slickster, Thomas Dimitrov, who wore the house slick and always coming on bike rides because he brought us Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, arguably two of the greatest Falcons ever. Let's see if I think Bajan gonna go down as one of the greatest Falcons ever as well. So I think Terry drafted one too.
Okay. And finally, Mike Vick or Matt Ryan?
Okay, what for what? Who I think was the best, who I would pick as my quarterback,
as your quarterback,
who I think accomplished the most.
Right. Overall body of work.
Oh, the body of work is Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan?
It's Matt Ryan body of work. Now you asking me who would I pick to start on Saturday? Start on Sunday. If I could pick the right offensive coordinator, I'm gonna go with Vic, just because the things he can bring to the table, Matt can't do some of the things Vic can do, and hopefully Vic can get it together and do some of the things Matt can. But far as body of work, I ain't gonna take from number two. Number two, he did his thing, man, and he needs more respect from the city. Actually, people can say he was a loser and did this, and that. Well, hey, man, how many times you dropped the fries at your job? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So leave Matt Ryan alone.
Man, one thing me and Life can say about Matt Ryan, we was in the building when he threw his first touchdown, man. Against the Detroit Lions, man. We was in the building. First pass. We was in the building. Yeah.
So they said all week. So we went to a thing where they honored Matt Ryan last year before they did the Ring of Honor. They had an event out in Buckhead at I think it's the Buckhead Theater. And Matt got up and talked. He got interviewed by Harry Douglas. It was probably about like an hour and a half long where he interviewed Matt Ryan. And he talked, and he said that all week they told him if they get in this certain coverage, you know what I'm saying, that the post should be open for Jenkins. And he said he got up there and they gave
skinny post. Yep.
And he said he didn't think that they would give him that look. He said when he lined up, they gave him that exact look. So he said, you know what, fuck it. And he told him he was finna let it rip.
Yeah.
He let it rip. Touchdown.
And one more question. In 2 weeks, how much are we gonna beat the 49ers by?
I'm more worried about that game than the Bills game.
You only said that because I'm a 49ers fan.
Miss Savage is
Oh,
a big
okay.
time 49ers fan.
I see
How,
it.
how
Now I see it back
yeah, you
there
see
now.
it in the
I see
background.
it.
How much we gonna
I
beat them
see
by?
it.
How much we gonna beat them by?
What we playing? We
Well, we
playing
out
San
there. We
Fran?
gonna be
You
in
guys
San
playing
Fran.
San
Yeah.
Fran?
Santa Clara, actually. Excuse me.
I think after the 49ers game, we probably be 3-3.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, all right.
I think we beat the Bills, and I think we lose to the 49ers.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong though.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody thought we were gonna lose last week, big time.
Man,
The
look.
scores were huge last week
Look,
against
I know,
us. Even the
I know we
bookies.
all can't stand him, but Kyle Shanahan is an offensive genius. He just
What?
is.
What? Well,
He just is, bro.
he won. Was he in the Super Bowl?
Kyle Shanahan is an
Ah,
offensive genius.
I don't know. I hate our coach, so I don't know.
Send him back to Atlanta. I'll take him. I ain't gonna lie.
Right
Send
about
him back
now,
to
yes,
Atlanta.
sir. I will.
Send him
Hey,
back to Atlanta.
Trey. Hey, Trey. Thank you so much for coming through, dude. Hey, man. A
Hey, man.
great
Yeah, thank
conversation,
you.
man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you told us a lot about the culture back in the day, man. I definitely want to thank you for that, man. And if you could let everybody know where we can find you and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. So first, make sure y'all go follow our group page as far as our sports show, our podcast, the Waterboy Show. That's TheWaterBoyz Show. That's the Waterboy Show. And you also can find me. There's my handle right down there at TREYBOYPLAY. You can find me right there. So go find the Waterboy Show and then go find me at my handle. And I want to say, man, I appreciate y'all. It was so good meeting you, Miss Savage. Life,
thank you
good meeting you, my
too.
brother.
Yes,
Good
sir.
meeting you, man. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully, maybe well, you way up in Massachusetts, but maybe one day you down here, we'll get to meet in person.
Yeah, no
Something
doubt,
like
no
that,
doubt.
man.
No
You know
doubt.
what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah.
come back to the A.
Yeah, I
He
gotta
ain't,
make it back home.
he ain't coming
Man.
back
I gotta
down.
make it
He
back
ain't
home.
coming back down here. He's very comfortable in Boston. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, I ain't
Everybody,
mad at that.
hey, everybody, thank y'all for coming by. You know what I'm saying? The episode of Debo Savage Life. You know what I'm saying, Miss Savage. Thank you know what I'm saying, as always, much love. You know what I'm saying,
Of
life, much love.
course.
Trey. Hey man, 1 million, man, solid gold, man. Thank you so much for, you know what I'm saying, coming through and supporting us, man.
Mm-hmm.
We'll vibe out soon. And everybody out there, man, make sure y'all share us out, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And do not forget, please go to, matter of fact, let me go ahead and put a banner right quick. Please go to Savagely Uncut on
Hey.
YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all give her love as well. Her and Lala
Yes.
doing all amazing things. And that's how we're going to do it, y'all. And we'll vibe out. So, wait a second. We got to.
I'm
This
I'm
dude
finna
came out
find that right
dumb
now.
late. He came in. We about to leave, bro. Look at this. Brian comes up stupid late. It's
Oh,
all good
What's
shit.
up,
Ryan.
Ryan? What's up?
What's up, Ryan? Oh,
It's all
shoot.
yeah, man. Yeah. Trey, Savagely Uncut. You already know what the deal is, man. Ryan,
Yeah.
man, you got to come on through with us, man. When we talking about Dungeon Family, man. You know what I'm
Yes.
talking
We gave you
about.
some
But
love on Savagely Uncut, Ryan.
yes, yeah. Matter of fact, Ryan, please go to the premiere episode of Savagely Uncut and check it out because Miss Savage, Miss Lala gave y'all some. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it
Gave
right
you
there.
the book.
Oh, is
She
that
look.
our blooper?
Why she look all crazy for? She look crazy as fuck.
He's got the that's it, but he's got the blooper up. But it's under live shows, I think. Our first premiere.
Hold up,
There
let me
you
say
go.
that one more time. Hey,
I just subscribed. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to you right when we hang up. I
It's all
appreciate
good.
you. Much love. We're on all social media platforms too. So
that's
awesome.
what's
Okay.
up.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Thank y'all for
That
coming
was
by.
that was a bad look on Lala's.
Good. Hey, Trey. Hey, Trey, pull the picture up one more
That
time.
almost looked like
No. Hey, Trey, if you could, pull it up one more time if you could, bro. Yeah,
that picture
Lala.
almost looked. Is
Yeah.
Lala still in
Just pull the
chat?
picture up.
Hey,
Yeah, she in chat. Yeah. Pull it up one more time.
Lala, you still
Yeah. Let me see that picture one more time. Yeah,
that,
just hold it up. Just hold
that
it real
kind of
quick.
look a little.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's cute. It's giving much cuteness.
Is that what it is? Is that what that is?
I know where your mind was going with that. Listen. I already know where your mind was going with that.
Hey, man, thank y'all for coming by for another episode of Debo Savage Light. We'll vibe out soon. And we got another episode. Next week, we will be on Wednesday. We'll be on
Back
Wednesday
to
next week.
Wednesday.
Back to Wednesday next week.
Mhm.
And thank y'all for coming by. And check us out. Y'all take care.
Yes.
Love y'all, man.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
You already know. Yep.
Y'all be safe.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace.